All right, let's see here. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the Punk Rock Review. I'll be with y'all in one stinking second. What is going on? Okay, is this what I did yesterday? It is. There we go. Wait, nope, that's not what I was talking about. What is going on? Trying to get this, nope, wrong button. Let's see, where is Spotify? There it is. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Got it. Which one is this one? Why is it on here twice? There we go. All right. Let's go. What's up, Jay? I do like Hatebreed. I really do like Hatebreed. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the Punk Rock Review. I am excited. So I waited all weekend to get to do this, man. I did not have a chance to do this over the weekend with you guys. And so I literally just postponed my listening of this album until I could hang out with you. Whoa, wrong button. I have heard two songs, the two singles that came out over the past couple, like month or 2 months or something like that. Other than that, I haven't listened to the album because I wanted to check it out with my homies on the channel. So a representative of Epitaph Records reached out and wanted me to do an unboxing of the new vinyl record. I don't have it in my hand yet, so what's, second best? Listening to it online. So we're going to do that right now. Shout out Epitaph Records. Shout out Social Distortion. Back in the driver's seat after 15 freaking years, man. The songs that I heard, I really enjoyed. So this is a different kind of stream. We are not taking requests right now. This is a stream to celebrate Social Distortion. This is a stream to listen to Born to Kill in its entirety. We will be pausing the song. We will be talking about it a little bit. If you can't handle a song being paused here and there just a little bit, may not be the stream for you. But I'm very, very excited. I haven't listened to this yet, so I'm super stoked. And we'll be adding songs to the playlist as this little, party of ours goes on. And I'm going to keep a little piece of paper next to me. I may jot down some notes. I'm not sure yet, but I will be pausing songs. We will be talking about them in between. This is a whole thing, man. We're celebrating Mike Ness, Social Distortion, rock and roll, punk music. I'm psyched, bro. 11 songs, 45 and a half minutes, 46 minutes, but it's going to be a long video, so let's get into it. Just got home from Rockville. I know you like. Sorry, I just read that one. Terror and End It show this past weekend was amazing. I'm going to see that on Wednesday, so I'll probably do a Thursday, Friday stream this week because I'm going to go see Terror on Wednesday in Houston. So shout out to Terror. All right, first song is the title track off the new album. Let's go. Man, as far as production, guitar playing and stuff, this does sound very good. It got a little repetitive, but like it's a 4 minute song, so I'm not surprised. This is definitely something that was like sculpted to have mainstream play. So whereas somebody like me, I like I prefer 2 minute songs. You know what I'm saying? Arnie's Lab. I thought YouTube would boot you for playing me. Do we do this every week, brother? Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday nights we stream every single week. Now I don't get any money for this. This isn't a paid thing. The ad revenue will go to Social Distortion or likely Epitaph Records, I would think. One of the two, maybe both. I don't know how they do it. That's behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, I don't get paid for this. But I'm a punk rock channel. This is a punk rock band, so we're gonna promote them and play it. And if they get pissed and boot me, then I guess they get pissed and boot me. But in my experiences, that has only happened with one band, and that was the Misfits because of Glenn Danzig. So hopefully that won't be the case here. I think that Epitaph understands the importance of people like me. And I'm not a big creator necessarily, but there are bigger creators that do similar things that, we're promoting their bands. We're promoting their music. I do think I deserve some ad revenue for this, if I'm honest, but it's not the way the game is played really. So, I love this music though, so I'm doing it because I love it. So, but yeah, man, it's cool that they're allowing this. The things have changed a lot. I think a few years ago this would have been a lot bigger of a problem, but I'm not looking for anything necessarily. I just want to play the songs and support it and promote it and have people go buy it. That's the whole end of the day. That's what people want, right? To go buy the record. I'll be doing an unboxing and like showing off the album when I get it. They're sending me a copy. So anyway, second song up, No Way Out. I do want to comment on his vocals. Man, he sounds great at this like stage of his life. Dang, man, I'm surprised that he sounds so good still, knowing what he was up to when he was younger, All right, No Way Out. Let's go. Dan says, chef's kiss for the guitar tone. Couldn't agree more. The guitar tone on this is fantastic. The mix, like the production on this. Now we're in 2026. The production is going to sound better now than it did, in the 80s or something, right? But like, I don't know, man. I understand that Social Distortion is a particular style and sound. That all being said, this could fit on like radio, right? This beats the absolute shit out of anything that's like modern radio music as far as I'm concerned. And then if you put it up against other like blue collar worker type rock and roll bands, like you got stuff like Nitty said earlier, Bob Seger, or what was the one I was thinking about earlier? Oh man, there's another one that was like a blue collar rocker type. Oh, George Thorogood, right? Like stuff like that. This is far better to me than and I love both Bob Seger and George Thorogood. But it's insane. Okay, Nitty says the recording quality, the production is very good. Who recorded this? I don't. You know what? Let's just Google it and find out. Because like this is a pretty great record. And I wanted to say something about the song length. I know I always talk about like songs over 3.5 minutes are too long for me. I think one of the main reasons that I say that is because I'm sitting here listening to a song, focused on the song, and doing nothing else. So like 4.5 minutes, it just becomes a long time for me because I'm sitting here dedicated to just the song. If I was doing things around the house or listening to this at a party or whatever, the songs would just fly by. So I'm basing some of my opinion on solely being able to do nothing but sit here and listen to the music. So I wasn't saying that as a negative necessarily. I just, I noticed on Born to Kill they used fuzz. I think that's a first for them. Bro, I didn't even recognize that if I'm honest. Let's see. Who recorded the new Social Distortion album? Produced by Mike Ness and Dave Sardi. Recorded at Sunset Sound in Los Angeles. Yeah. Musician's label. It doesn't really say. Let's see. I should have worded that different. Who is the engineer? It says the main engineer for Social Distortion's latest album, Born to Kill, was James Monty, who engineered and edited the sessions at Sunset Sound. Additional engineering and editing was handled by Jeff Neal and Cameron Barton, with mixing by D. Sardi and Mike Ness. Collaborative effort there. That's amazing. Hopefully the rest of the record holds up. I think so, man. I could hear people getting down to this at the grocery store, says Nitty. Honestly, that's a thing, dude. Yeah, I agree. If I was at the store and this came on, I'd be so much happier than the bullshit they play currently. Just so you know, Nitty, I got to that part before you typed that message. I'd already thought of engineer. So tell me how long that lag is. It drives me nuts. All right, next song up, The Way Things Were. It's 4.5 minutes. It might be a ballad. I know we're getting down to Wicked Game. I'm pretty excited about that one because I haven't heard it yet. So, dude, so far, though, this is very impressive. I'm a little surprised. So, yeah, stoked.
Throwing rocks at trains along the road.
Dude, did I call the ballad or what? I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. Sorry.
Throwing rocks at trains along the railroad tracks. Dead-end kids had slipped between the cracks. We spent our time getting high. We did our best to get by, and we said goodbye the way things were. No one said that life would be so hard, so I planned out my escape with an old guitar. I wrote a song with a stolen riff. If you said goodbye the way things were. It was surely a stroke of luck now that I found love, and I didn't know how fortunate that I was. I said hold on to that girl till it's time to leave this world. Then we said goodbye the way things were. Sometimes I think of when we were young, we didn't have a care. Why do all good things come to an end? Seems like it was just yesterday. The flame of youth was never here to stay. And we said goodbye the way things were. And we said goodbye the way things were. And we said goodbye to the way things were.
Man, so I'm with you on. Okay, so a couple of things. One, thus far, this is my favorite track. I am having a hard time calling this punk. It's just a rock and roll record. I don't care. I don't need to have labels or anything. This, I got into an argument with my friend for saying that I didn't consider Social Distortion a punk band, because when I got introduced to them, it was with somewhere between Heaven and Hell, and then like Mike Ness's solo stuff came real quick after that. So to me, they were like a rockabilly band. I always kind of associated them with rockabilly stuff, but I say all that, doesn't really matter. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, brother? Yeah. I was talking about this. I'm surprised people are surprised. I was talking about doing this today, last night. I did get on here a little late. I was trying to get on it earlier, but yeah, that song was very much composed like a country song, like an actual country song, not this bull crap they got going on now. Very poetic, very ballady. Great song, beautiful guitar work. I liked the opening guitar riff that they kind of layered on to make this. Well, you can be punk and not play punk music. That's the punk rock and punk are different things. One is a lifestyle, one is a genre of music. So yeah, I mean these dudes are very much punk rock, but they're punk like Johnny Cash's punks. That's kind of what I mean. Fine, Carlos, not paying no attention. No, I'm playing, bro. I don't really care. You're just like the third or fourth person that said something about it, and I'm like, dang, man. I'd be like, hello. No, I'm playing, bro. I'm just glad you're here, dude. But anyways, so far this album is just really hitting all the right notes for me. The production quality is fantastic, and from like a songwriter, like some people like, and I would consider myself one of these people. Short, quick songs, right? Something chaotic a little bit, but sometimes just a robust, heavy, beautiful song or album is kind of what you need. I listened to the new Terror album in its entirety today to get it ready to do a review on that one, and I also kind of just needed that 27 minutes of just real heavy, hardcore, super angry, super pissed. This is a little more retrospective, a little more looking in the mirror, looking over your shoulder, looking at the past, celebrating life. And, you know, after all the things Mike Ness went through, that this is an appropriate album thus far. Big Brick says, every Social D was a Misfits type punk band. Early Social D was a Misfits type punk band, but even had a little other sounds mixed in back then. They were always more rockabilly than punk, but putting labels on things anyways. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. But I mean, and it was just a conversation me and my buddy were having. I think that Spawn 13 says, I think this is great stuff by Ness and the guys. I agree. Arnie says, it's just good 4-chord rock and roll. Very much. Very, very much. This is just, you know why I like it so much though? Because back when I got into Social Distortion, that was a different time in my life. Like that was a different A different era of my life. What's up, Andrew? Andrew says, this is a fine record, just not one I'd ever listen to a second time. That's rough. I don't personally agree with that, but time is our most valuable commodity. So if you don't want to spend it on something, I recommend not doing that. So as far as me personally, I think I'm going to give this one a few spins on the old turntable when I get my record from them, and I'm pretty excited to do so. But, you know, there's plenty of records that we all kind of feel that way about, I would imagine, that are still good records, you know. Next song up, it's called Tonight. Let's go. All right, this is the first one that has felt like old Social Distortion to me. Social D 2.0, like somewhere between Heaven and Hell style Social D, but I freaking love the production on this album a lot. Let's see. The albums come from different seasons in life. That's the beauty of a band almost 50 years old. For sure, for sure.
As I roll into the sunrise, I could feel that hopelessness sinking in. From my last glance into your eyes, couldn't help but think this was beginning of the end. Tonight, I'm far from home, and you're all alone again. Don't know why things went so wrong, so I'm saying out this song for you.
Yo, I really like his vocals on this song. He does something a little different. Man, come on. Don't get in here and start talking shit. If it's not for you, then just, you know, listen to something else. I do like it. And I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised that I like it as much as I do. You know, I haven't dug in and listened to Social D in quite some time, so there is that. You know, if I want this mood, like you said, I just put on Neil Young. Nah, bro. This is better than Neil Young in my opinion.
We had plans for tomorrow, but our problems really seem to ruin our today. With two hearts full of sorrow, we just sat and watched our hopes and dreams drift away. Tonight, I'm far from home, and you're all alone again. Don't know why.
That vocal part is what I really, really like. Listen. I don't know. It's just something I never heard him really do before.
I watch our hopes and dreams drift away. Tonight, I'm far from home, and you're all alone again. Don't know why things went so wrong, so I'm saying out this song for you. Singing out this song for you.
Excuse me. So, um, the vocal melody in that song so far is probably my favorite on the album. I think the third song is my favorite song, but the vocal melody on that was really, really nice. It's something I don't hear from him a lot. Nitty said this is an album you can. Oh no, sorry. Andrew said an album you could play on a Sunday drive with your aunt. Yeah. I mean, they're not young men anymore, so I bet these songs hit a little different live because the production is so good that it's almost like I can hear this in the background. But it's also, if you want to sit down and listen to it, it's a pleasant album. So I think that was probably a choice they made on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Interesting. I like it so far. I mean, there hasn't been a song that. Here's the thing. A lot of times I'll hear a record and I go, okay, I don't feel anything. Listen to this. I'd rather like hate something than feel nothing. This one is not really like that at all. It's like I'm having a great time, and I feel like this might be a great summer record. And I do think what Andrew's saying is accurate. I think this is a driving record. If I was on a drive on a summer day with the sun going down, the windows open, this record turned really, really high, like loud, bro, that would be amazing. This is a very soulful. That's the word. It's a soulful record thus far. We're only 4 songs into 11 songs, but yeah. Carlos says almost sterile. I mean, you know, again, I revert back to my earlier statement. They're not young men anymore, so they're writing songs a little different, and they have a little different. But I mean, you know, the dude just survived throat cancer. He's just writing a very introspective rock and roll album. And I think there's a time and place for records like this. This one's going to sit on my shelf in a very prominent spot, I think. How many times am I going to go back to it all the time? I don't know, but I think when you need an album like this, there's not really much that can substitute this. It does kind of make me want to go listen to Neil Young a little bit and Bob Seger, if I'm honest, but that's a good thing. Nitty says, I don't know. The first 2 songs were good, but it's progressively getting boring to me. I mean, I think that this third and fourth song were the 2 best songs so far. Well, I don't know. Bored to Kill. The lead track was great. It was an opening, but the opener is supposed to be a banger, and it was. Big Brick says Mike Ness loves cars, and his music is always blasting in a car on the road. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Partners in Crime. Next song. Let's go.
Is anybody listening? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that sounds like somewhere between heaven and hell. Like in a good way. I like the opening guitar riff a lot. I'm just going to rewind it a little bit. Ooh. So that's my favorite Social D album. So I'm just saying. And I'm stoked to get to Wicked Game. I hope y'all make it to that point, Nitty. Okay. I had something else and I lost it. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go.
Testing 1, 2, 3. If it's hard to get you nowhere, you'll have to scream like a mirror sky. It's a rock and roll suicide. You're the last thing on the street, fighting for what you believe. Against all odds, yeah, you found your voice. Your bloodstained shirt tells me you had no choice. Like a cold war nuclear bomb, something here is deadly wrong. You're the bearer of bad news, 'cause you got 3 chords, you got the truth, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say something here, and it's got to be like, listen to me before you get all mad. There's a generic flavor to this particular song. I kind of like that. I don't use that as a derogatory word. I'm just saying, like, there's this, he even said it, you got 3 chords and you got the truth. That's a very typical, like, line of of dialogue in a rock and roll punk song. Uh, I'm enjoying this a lot. I think that if you aren't really a fan of this kind of music, I can see why you may not dig this album. But if you do like just the straight rock and roll style of well, just rock and roll, or even like the more rock based leg of punk rock, then this album should definitely be something you enjoy. But yeah, the lyrical content on this song is leaves a little to be desired, but I don't necessarily think it's bad. I still say it's above average. I certainly couldn't write a song this good, so I'm not surprised, Nitty. It's not really your style of music, so you're saying it's losing you. Give it a couple more songs, because Wicked Game's coming up, and I think that's going to probably get you back into the album. But it's only 11 songs. If the tempo was a little bit higher on this, that would have been a banger. I really like guitar leads and stuff. Shane says it's not. I like this album. It's not breaking any new ground, but it's a solid Social Distortion album. That's very accurate. And then James says, for punks that are okay with Springsteen and Petty, yes. And I love Bruce Springsteen, but I really only like one of his albums a lot. I like Nebraska a lot. But all those old cats, man, this is their shit, dude. What's up, Megan? How you doing? Anyways, back to the song.
Are we partners in crime? Roll with me, baby, to the end of time. Like a rocket into space, high above the human race. Yeah, the spirit of 76 around the walls of window back of church, yeah.
Is that really the first time they've ever used a wah pedal? Interesting. I like the song. Again, a little generic with the lyrics at times, but I mean, if I wrote a punk album right now, you know how much generic stuff would be in it, and it would be awesome. I mean, you only get things to become generic because they've been done over and over and over and over and over, which means that they were, enjoyed or liked or whatever. So, like, I don't know. I think people just hear that word and get really upset, and I guess that's okay. You can get upset if you want to be, but I find it weird that they had a song that was 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and then a song that was 3 minutes and 48, and then a couple songs later they have one that's 3:50, and then one is 3:48. That's weird. You weren't loving the pedal, Carlos? I was. I want to hear wow, 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 wow all over my solos, dude. All right, man. Crazy Dreamer. Y'all wanted to hear some honky tonk. I think this is the one, right? Oh, also, these are all being added to the Punk Rock Review playlist on Spotify. That playlist is like 4,500 songs strong now. It is ones from all of our live streams. If you want, it's linked in the description of my videos. Check it out if you have time. Bro, that is very honky tonk. Okay. Yeah, I'll listen very closely. Thank you, Big Brick. Huh. You said you're excited to see these dudes with the chats and descendants opening? Heck yeah, dude, that's awesome. Big Brick says the lyrics of this song make it much better if you read them or listen closely. Puts an odd twist on the outlaw. They outlaw couples being artists with their craft. I don't know if I understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna listen real closely. All right.
Crazy dreamer with your crazy dreams. Crazy dreamer, come dream them with me. We were two lost souls, both trying to hide from the cold harsh world that was waiting outside with nothing to lose, yeah, and everything to gain. We fell in love, yeah, and that's where we'll remain. Crazy dreamer with your crazy dreams.
I'll just figure it out.
Crazy dreamer, come dream them with me.
Okay, so I missed a little bit of that song. I'll have to go back and do it again later. I'm not going to do it right now. But, yeah. Oh, the last song was what you're talking about, the Partners in Crime thing. Got you. Sorry, there's a lag between like what I'm talking about and what y'all are hearing. So sometimes we get caught in that little weird area. Nettie's not a fan of this one. I like it. It's very honky tonk, very, well, country western. But Lucinda Williams sounds fantastic. Yeah. James says, I'm a huge fan of the band Lucero. I call them country punk. Well, I mean, they're just rock and roll. But yeah, Americana. That's the vibes I'm getting from this. This is, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no, I love the piano in this. Super Suckers, not really a band. I get it. Not something I'm into. Anyways, back to the song.
Have you ever thought everyone had found love but you? That feeling of loneliness, well, I felt all that too. With the stars align, yeah, and our two worlds collide. Won't you come with me, babe?
I definitely think they could have ruined the end of that if they had gone a different direction with the vocals. I liked the way they did that. Now, is this my favorite song on the album? No, it's probably my least favorite thus far, but I did like it. Um, I liked it because it reminded me of my dad. And yes, Nitty was right. Gospel chords for sure. That's what it reminded me of, actually, some old church songs. This one is a long song, but I'm pretty excited for it. This is Chris Isaak's Wicked Game, played by Social Distortion. So I haven't heard this yet. I'm real pumped. I'm going to try not to pause it, but I might have to. So just, get pissed. I don't really care. Andrew says, I saw Social D the last time I came to Australia, and I literally can't remember a single moment of the gig. That's unfortunate. I saw them play with, I think it was Bad Religion in Austin. It was one of the first shows me and my wife went to way, way back in the day, man. It was a long time ago. At least 10 years. Maybe longer than that. All right. Wicked Game. Let's go. Okay, sorry. I already like that they added some stank to it. It's not just like a one-for-one carbon copy of the song. They added some of their own flair to it because I was a little afraid that they were going to just try to recreate the exact same song. It already sounds a little bit different, so I think that's pretty cool. Yo, I did not know what he was going to do with his vocals for that part of the song. I didn't think he could do that. That is great, man. That's awesome. I really liked that. I'm excited to listen to the rest of this song. I know I paused it. It's probably irritating you. It is what it is. Dude, heck yes. That was a very welcome surprise, man. That was fantastic. I was very surprised by that. I mean, obviously, I've said it like 3 times now. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. I'm not going to argue with people about which one is better between that and the original, but I would say that I personally would rather listen to this than the original. And I like the original just fine. Quite a bit, actually. But I like his voice better. VH1 going to lose it when they hear this? Bro, facts. Facts, dude. It's going to be awesome. So, to the person that was talking about Tim Timebomb earlier, look at this. I've got a bunch of Tim Timebomb CDs. I finally got them on my PC. I'm going to upload them to the channel because these are like mixtapes. There's 12 songs on each of them. They're very expensive and hard to come by, so I don't want to play them very often. So I just put them on the old hard drive. But I collect rancid stuff because I'm a giant nerd, as most of you guys are already very well aware. That was a very good cover song. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Man. So we're at what? Track 8 right now. We've got 8, 9, 10, and 11. We got 4 songs left. So far, this album is... I wouldn't call it a banger because it doesn't really fit that description. But it is a very good album. And I think it's one that is going to be on rotation for my my summer. This is one I can listen to in the car with my kids too. They'll probably like it because it's got a lot of pretty sounds, which is nice, you know. All right, walk away, don't look back. Well, first off, that's great advice for a lot of people. Yeah, all right, let's go. Walk away, don't look back.
When the damage done and the bridges burned, welcome to the point of no return. You should know right there, baby, from the start. You'd be standing there with a broken heart. Walk away and don't look back. Walk away, don't look back. I'm sorry that it turned out this way, but you're sick and tired of the games you play. Walk away and don't look back.
I like the rhythm, the melody, and the like guitar riff on this song quite a bit. This is probably my second favorite song on the whole album thus far. I like this one. It just has a, I don't know, bad to the bone type feel. But this is the kind of music that I would have liked as a young kid. My dad would have really liked this a lot as well. So, but yeah, I like this song. Is awesome. This is a really, really good track.
I can sense this danger coming around. I think I'd bail before it goes down. This is reminiscent of years ago. Well, don't you think that it's time you go? Walk away and don't look back. Walk away and don't look back. I know it was hard to push through all that noise, but you kept your cool, yeah, you kept your poise. Walk away and don't look back. There's a rundown.
That sealed it for me. That song's awesome. They should have had a harmonica in there somewhere. That'd have been really, really perfect for that song. But dude, this song is awesome.
When you're on the edge of town, and people say it's where the truth is found. And in this place of the resting dead, on a lonely grave, this is what it read. Walk away and don't look back. Walk away and don't look back. Yeah, life is short, you know it ain't no crime, so keep on moving, don't you waste no time. Walk away and don't look back. Walk away and don't look back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, everything about that song was good. That's my second favorite song on the album so far. I think The Way Things Were, was that the one that I put on? Yeah, that one, and then Walk Away, and then I'm gonna probably go with the cover song, but I can't put the cover song as my favorite because it's not their song. So it's still really great, but that was a really good song. All right, Never Going Back Again. Yeah, this album has definitely got me. I'll say it like this: if your favorite band is Social Distortion, you should be incredibly happy with this album. If Rancid was to put out a new album this year and it was of the same quality as this, I would be over the moon. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense?
There's a million broken hearts there. For many, this will be the end. It's hard to get off this death-defying ride. Ain't never going back again. This running's with the zombies. I was working with the living dead. I was lost and I was lonely, and I'm derelict too. I ain't never going back again. I ain't never going back again. No time for crying, no time for dying. Pull me in like it wants to survive.
Okay, this is another really strong one. I like this one a lot too. I like how the entire vibe changes by the time you get to the chorus. This is a really good song as well. This is probably my third favorite song. Wicked Game is going to have to be like a honorable mention. That song is very, very, very good, but it's not an original. So
Sinking to the bottom, how low can one descend? Well, it took a lot of trying to get up that hill. I ain't never going back again. There's crime, there's pain, there's sorrow. They've all now become your friends. Well, I took about as much, baby, as I could. I ain't never going back again. I ain't never going back again. No time for crying, no time for dying. We'll be the only ones who survive. Just hustling and hiding, cheating and lying. Let's see if you're lucky and get out alive. Get out alive.
All right, man. So that song was incredibly bluesy, and yeah, Dan, I had said earlier that Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell is my favorite album by Social Distortion. That definitely feels like it could have come from that session. You know what I'm saying? From that record. I loved the vibe switch because you go from like this like kind of a darker tone like a dun 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 to a much lighter, brighter chorus, and it caught me kind of off guard. It is very George Thorogood-esque for sure. Dang, man. Look, am I gonna lie to y'all's face and be like, I'm jamming this shit every day? No, man. But is it a good record? It's a great record. This is excellent. For all the crap this man's been through in the last couple of years, I'm just happy that he didn't give us some garbage. I guess I'd be pretty surprised had he given us a big bag of slop, but this is really good. And if you're a fan of this kind of music, and I am, being from Texas, it'd be kind of hard for me to not like this exact style of rock and roll. I kind of cut my teeth on this exact kind of music. Like today, I was at my sister's house picking up, she didn't buy it, excuse me, she kind of inherited all this stuff from a hoarder's house, and it just happened to be like they were a hoarder that wasn't dirty, so everything was clean. It was weird, but it was just stacked to the ceiling. It's crap everywhere, but it was all like in-box, unopened stuff. And she's like, hey, you like movies and stuff. Come help me clean some of this, and I'll give you whatever you want for, next to nothing. And she's selling it, right? I was like, all right, cool. So I went over there, and she's like, hey, I got some records if you want to look through them. And so I go flipping through them, and it's a bunch of like, I don't know, Van Halen type stuff, right? But they had Aerosmith's greatest hits. And I said, man, Mandy, you know what this is? And she's like, what? I was like, this is the very first record I ever owned. And she was like, no kidding. I was like, yeah, man, this is the first one I ever owned. And then a few minutes later, we're like flipping through some cassette tapes. And don't you know, she's got Creedence Gold on cassette. And I said, Mandy, this is the very first rock and roll that I ever heard. And so, like, if you take the fact that I grew up listening to old Aerosmith and Creedence, I love this record. This is awesome. That darker bluesy riff in the song had some Sprint in the Sky vibes. I'm not familiar with that. A much more solid album than Hard Times and Nursery Rhymes. Yes. I had to think about that for a second. I don't think I've even given that one a whole listen through. See, I was out of like this kind of music for a little while. I just got burned out. I'm back at this point. That was a really good song. All right, two more, man. Don't keep me hanging on. Let's go. Man, very Gaslight. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. Very Gaslight anthem. I mean, obviously they get it from this, but like the very first chord on this song, my first thought was, I can understand who doesn't like this album. I can understand the people. Like I get it. Like I can understand why Nitty wouldn't really dig this. This just really isn't his jam. Like he's gonna be cool and celebrate this band like he should, because they, where these guys, the road that they paved, all of us walk on right now, and he's great about just accepting that and like celebrating and being respectful. And that's kind of what this is, like I'm doing Agnostic Front, Circle Jerks, Minor Threat, and Black Flag with Rob soon. And it's like, we're going to eventually make our way over to Bad Brains. That's a band I don't really care for, but I'm going to do it anyways because I want to respect them and support them and, celebrate them. So it's interesting, man. Spirit in the Sky. Yeah, all right, sorry. I'm going to shut up for a second and let this song play. But that I just wanted to say, like, as soon as I heard that first chord, it just sounded like something that there are particular people that don't like that vibe, if that makes any sense.
I woke up today, pleasantly guilty. Yeah, I was worried about the things I'd said, things I'd done, and in my dreams last night, I felt a love so right. Where'd she come from? Where'd she go? I don't know. Is she coming back? Love, don't keep me hanging on. Why should I know? It was only
Okay, so can somebody help me out? What melody does that sound like? It is so familiar in a good way. Like I really like this song too, man. The second half of this album might actually be better than the first half for me. Uh, what was that from? That da na 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 I can't think of it, man. Sorry, I don't sing very well either, so my apologies. Damn, it's gonna drive me nuts. It'll come to me. If you know what song I'm talking about, please tell me what song it is that this sounds like. But dude, this song is awesome, man. The melody on the song, dude, this is crazy. I'm really surprised that this album is this good.
Dreamed I was satisfied. I found you for you, and it was mine, oh mine. Then something changed that night. All my decisions were right, unlike the real world, where they'd all turn bad, all turn bad. They went bad, you see. Love don't keep me hanging on. I should have known it was only a dream, just a dream. And if you remember me, I will remember you. And when I find myself, I'll find you. Yes, it's true, and we'll meet again. Love don't keep me hanging on. I should have known it was only a dream, just a dream. And if you remember me, I will remember you. And when I find myself, then I'll find you. Yes, it's true, and we'll meet again.
Well, shit, that song was good, bro. Yes, it does, Andy. That was excellent, dude. Excellent. Yeah, it does make me think about my lady too, man. I'm a romantic, dude. I got broken hearts tattooed all over me. I got hopeless romantic on my knuckles. I got love hurts on my like chin. Yeah, dude. I'm definitely that sappy little bastard, man. But man, making out under the stars, bro. Listening to Alan Jackson. Don't do that. Bro, that song was awesome, man. This album may be a grower. It might end up just really latching onto me. It's longer than I typically listen to for an album. Yeah, this album hits older guys for sure. Yes. Or hits us older guys. Yeah. All right, man. It's the closer. It's called Over You. I'll play this one and then we'll talk about it for a minute and then I'll get it back to my regular evening with my kiddos. Man, this was badass, dude. I'm going to the zoo tomorrow with my guide, man, my little kid. I'm taking my two youngest to the zoo. We're waking up early in the morning. I got to get up at 8 o'clock. We're going to leave by 8:30. We're going to go to the zoo and see some animals. I'm pumped, dude. I'm super pumped. Shout out Parker P. and shout out Charlie P. Hanging out with Daddy P. Let's go. Over you. I am not over you yet. Wait, hold on. That's not what I thought it meant. I'm very much over the people I should be over. But, I fucked that all up. Oh, damn. That's the way you end an album right there. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I like that. Man. Heck yeah. No outro, no long nonsense. So here's the thing, man. This is where I kind of have some shortcomings. Nitty says, I prefer the more straight up minor chord rock and roll shit they do. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't know the difference in chords and stuff. I need to probably like look into that and start like being able to decipher songs in a different way. But I like that I just listen to a song and talk about it. I don't have like, I didn't go to school for music. I don't play music. I just listen to it and I review it and I support it. I put it out. I sell it. Music is in my blood. But there's things like that I don't understand. I don't know chords. I don't know, major, minor, all that. Fuck, I don't know that stuff, man. Yo, thank you, man, for the donation. I appreciate that. He says, really fun hang, my guy. I appreciate the playthrough. Here's towards the first bag of feed at the zoo, for sure. Those are the best memories, one father to another. Man, I hang out with my kids daily, bro. I love being a dad. It's my favorite thing ever. Ask Nitty, man. When I went out to the bay with him, I was talking about my kids the whole time. Love being a dad. Okay. Let's talk about this album for just a second. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing it because we've just listened to the whole thing. We've been here an hour and 20 minutes already. First off, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I want to thank Epitaph for sending me a copy of the record. I can't wait to get it and unbox it and show you guys what it's like. I can't wait to listen to it in its entirety. I did put the entire album on the Punk Rock Review playlist on Spotify. If you want to listen to it, if you want to check out the playlist, it's linked in the description of my videos. It is gargantuan 4,500 songs or something like that. It's crazy. Yeah, dude, that was really nice of you donating some money for me and my kids to have some fun at the zoo tomorrow. That's really cool, dude. Thank you very much. Very, very much. Man, I was on a roll, too, and I forgot what I was saying. It's all right. So, with an album like this, I personally take all of it into consideration. Like, I think about the whole album, what I do like about it. So here's the thing is that this is the first time I've sat down and listened to the whole thing. So we're getting basically like my initial reaction, more or less, right? But I think I take everything into consideration. The band's legacy, their previous records. Like, where does this stand in their discography, right? Honestly, man, I'd say top half, minimum. Are there things about it I wish were different? Yes. Is it perfect? No. Does that matter much? Not really. So, if you take into consideration what Mike Ness has gone through, like health-wise in the last few years, that should be a pretty big, I think, deciding factor in how you grade this record. And I think this is like it feels like a bookend. Does that make sense? This might be the last Social D album. It may not be. I don't know. I would love another Rancid record. I don't know if we'll get one. I don't know if we'll get another Social D album. So my point is that when we have opportunities like this to get a band of this importance to release another record, and it's a good record, it's kind of how I felt with the latest Coxsparrer album. They're one of my top 5 bands all time, right? Well, that album, is it my favorite? No. Is it their best? No. But is it solid all the way through? Yes. And does it have a few songs that are some of my favorites? Yes. That's kind of how this album is. It's like, it's all the way through. It's solid. It's got a few songs that I really love on it, and I put on my personal playlist, like 4 or 5 actually, close to half the album. That says a lot too. Is it their best album? I don't think it's their best album, but if you were to like discover Social Distortion through this record, would this make you want to go back and listen to their other albums? I think so, man. I don't see how it possibly couldn't. If you heard this and you were young and you liked this, how could you not go back to their other records? That's crazy to me. Wait, what are you talking about? I Belong to You? What album? Anyways. Subjectively, like my score of that record, like what would I grade that record? I'd probably go like, let's see, I'm going to go like 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. And the reason I'm going to go 8 out of 10 is there's only 2 things about it. 3 things. There's 3 things about it that I would say give it 8 and not higher. There's one song on it that I didn't really like a lot. It's a little bit long for me personally. 11 songs at 46 minutes is pretty long. Oh, sorry, Nitty. Yes. Oh, yeah, I Belong to You. Yes, I love that song. That's like a top Coxbar song for me. I cried when I heard that song. Like, it's beautiful. Yeah, okay, sorry. Thank you. I got you. See, by the time you say something, I'm already on to another subject. I apologize. But, yeah, I'm going to go 8 out of 10. Like 8.2, like right above 8. Like 8.2 out of 10, right? Subjectively. Because it's a little long for me. There's only one song that I don't really like a lot. And I would like to have had more guitar solos and some harmonica on this album. So 8.2 out of 10. But objectively, I think it might actually go a little higher. I think an objective score, you got to think about like production and guitar tone and songwriting and vocal performance and melodies. And do some of these songs fit on the radio or do they not? Or, is this an album that is comparable to the rest of their, discography? I think objectively I'd have to go with like a 9 out of 10, right? And this is just my initial thoughts on the record. I may change my mind later and go higher or lower. Who knows? I think I like to be honest. I don't want to sit here and say like, and then it's going to go to a 10 out of 10. I don't know, man. I could change my mind later and it could get a 7. I don't think so. I'd be pretty surprised. But I think 8.2 for me personally, like it's way above average, right? It's a little long. What's up, buddy? Of course you can. I'm wrapping things up. Come say hi. So I think that 8.2 out of 10 for me. Hey, Pedro. My dog's here too. And then 9 out of 10 objectively. And I think the only reason I would knock it down from like a 10, I don't give out 10s very often. Very rarely do I give 10s out. So I like to think that if you get a 9 to a 9.5, it's almost perfect, right? So for that reason, it's not going to get a 10. I very rarely do 10. But I think it's hard to say that the production's not fantastic. The songwriting's perfect. This production is wonderful. The songwriting is A+. The vocal performance is shockingly good. The arrangement of the songs, I think, could be in a slightly better order. I think if it were me, I would take out 2 of the songs and make it a shorter record. If you can pull it back to like sub 40 minutes, 9 songs, personally, I would have given it like a 9.8. But at 11 songs, 46 minutes, I think that I put it at like an 8.2 for me and like a 9.0 out of 10 objectively. Come here, buddy. Parker, come here. So it's hovering in that 8 to 9 range, just regardless of who you are, what you think, right? At least in my opinion. This is just me talking about the record. I mean, I would say that there is an opportunity that there's a possibility that I come back and say, man, I've had a chance to listen to this album 4 times, and I think it's really grown on me, and it is a 9.9 out of 10. That's a possibility. The fact that there's one song that I don't really love, and it's a little long, I think 9.5 is where I'll ever top out on it. But, like, dude, my favorite Social Distortion record is Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell, and then probably White Light, White Heat, White Trash. Honestly, then maybe this one. I really like this record a lot. I like this a lot. I think it'll probably stick around at 8.5 for me. But I mean, 8.5 is a solid score. This was a fantastic album. I really enjoyed listening to it. I thought it was just written and performed really well. I thought the production was top notch. You know me, Nitty. I like a good production. Here, while I'm talking, before I get done, I will let this little kid say what's up.
What's up, Angel?
Do you like Social Distortion? Did you get to hear some of that song I was playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to hear it again later?
Yes.
You want to listen to it on the way to the zoo tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. What animal are you the most excited to see?
I hope that there's actually, they have a lion.
A lion? I hope so, dude. Yeah. Oh, you know what? If you take into consideration that this is a comeback record after cancer in 15 years, I think do not do that. Okay. I think that 9 is a great objective score. White Light was a polarizing record, really? Let me look at their discography real quick. Hold on. Let's see. What are you doing, baby kid? Excuse me. All right, let's go with
Far.
Ah, what are you doing, crazy boy?
Far.
Ah.
Far.
Say hi, Nitty.
Hi, Nitty.
Hi, Nitty. Ha, 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 ha. What are you doing, crazy boy? All right, watch out, man. Watch out, watch out. Okay, we got Mommy's Little Monster, Prison Bound, self-titled, Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell, White Light. Yeah, this is probably my third favorite. White Light was polarizing, huh? Interesting. I love you.
Right there.
We're gonna wake up and go party in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he sees a lion too, man. I want to see a bigger lion, some tigers and bears. Oh my! You want to see a chimpanzee? You want to see an alligator?
Yes.
You want to see a giraffe?
Yes.
You want to see some snakes?
Yes.
You want to see a spider?
Yes.
You want to see a foot?
No.
Ew!
My arrow
Oh, it smells good? Okay, cool. Oh, liar! You liar. All right, get out of here. Go sit down, you crazy
I'm not
boy.
a liar.
I know, I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Hand.
So yeah, I would say that right now this is my third favorite album by them. Yeah. Third favorite. Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell. White Heat, White Light, White Trash. Born to Kill. I also like their live record a lot. It was very, very, very good. Man, I'm incredibly impressed by this. What a great story, man. What a great story. I do like some of the... Oh, it was their Sellout record? That doesn't bother me at all. I like... I'm going to go back and listen to that one tomorrow, too. Actually, Nitty and I are doing a podcast episode tomorrow covering Los Crudos and Doom. So, completely other end of the punk rock spectrum. What even is proper punk? I don't know how to explain that to you. When you hear it, you know it. Proper punk, dude. Like fast, aggressive, angry, pissed off. How do you not know what proper punk is? Wait, is this Rocco like Caco Rocco? Man, you're grounded, dude. What even is a proper punk? Man, I'm gonna headbutt you from here. Where you been? You doing okay, Rocco? You bastard! I gotta go watch the second half of Shutter Island for my podcast with my bros. All right, I think I'm done. That was awesome. I had a great time. I'm sad that Kim wasn't here, or if she was, she didn't say hello. I'm just giving you a hard time, Rocco. Calm down, kid. Nobody hates you. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. I gotta get some crap out of my car and get ready to hang out with my kid for a little while. So yeah, I was just messing with Rocco, dude. This kid is so sensitive. I'm gonna when I see you in person one day, Rocco, I'm gonna high five you and I'm gonna give you a big giant hug. Caco has returned. Let's go. All right, everybody. I'm out of here, man. Dude. Don't Drag Me Down is probably your favorite song out of their entire discography. That is a bold statement. Wait. No, I thought you meant... Never mind. I thought you were talking about the song off this album. Don't Drag Me Down. Haven't heard that one in a while. Yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. I'm not going to be doing a stream on Wednesday this week because I'm going to a show. So I'll be doing Thursday and Friday this week. So, yay! Work Saturday, work on Sunday. Oof, it's gonna be a long weekend, y'all. Okay, well, I really appreciate everybody's support. Thank you very much. Go pick up the new copy on vinyl if you get a chance of Social Distortion's Born to Kill. Listen to it on all the major streaming platforms. Listen to it on cassette tape, dub it, do whatever you want. But listen to this record, man. Get familiar with these songs. When they come to your town, go see them play live. This is the kind of band you want to see before they're done touring. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I hope some people have come to the channel and are going to start hanging out with us. We do live streams on Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday typically. Settle down, buddy. I am literally working. Okay. You know how it is, dude. This kid's about to get body slammed.